It's your choice, Cain. Either use your Herodric arts to repair the sword, or your dear Leah dies a horrible death.
All this pain, this destruction. What is the sword to you?
To me, nothing. To my master, Belial, everything. Your rage is overwhelming, girl. You win this round, but if the sword cannot be mine, I'll claim the one it's bound to. In the end, the blade shall be mine.
Uncle, you can't die.
Nothing can stop that now. But there is one last thing I must do. The sword must be made whole. Just as I suspected, the sword is of the high heavens. The stranger is an angel. Heed the journal. The truth lies within.
Uncle Deckard!
I understand so much more now. The grave beckons.
There is a new piece to the game. A girl named Leah. My spies tell me she is the child of the witch Adria, who is hiding in the deserts of Chaldeum. Bring this news to the Master at once.
Mistress, it is my pleasure to report that I have broken the...
She's unstoppable! No mortal could slaughter our brethren with such ease!
Then die well. Lord Belial will reward your sacrifice.
She is here.
Your arrogance knows no bounds.
Too right! Didn't even mention me!
Delay her while I prepare her demise in the depths below.
Not enough essence. Do you ever shut up?
They did horrible things to us.
Peace will come soon. Have they brought in a new prisoner?
Yes, the man with the golden eyes. I saw Magda take him into Leoric's old torture chambers below us.
I see. You have placed too much trust in your order, Cormac.
I do not understand.
Without memory, you cannot know if their treatment was just. I suspect it was not. Everything they said may be no more than lies.
I've had similar thoughts, but does that mean everything I've done is for naught? Everything?
What is that? I'll have to pay attention! More gold for me!
The townsfolk said this place was haunted, but it doesn't look so bad to me.
I knew Leoric was mad, but this is just disgusting.
My essence is too low. give it more time.
Voices direct me to horrendous acts, and there are times when I seem unable to control my body.
I need essence.
Lazarus knows. This is certain. He looks at me strangely when he thinks me otherwise disposed.
I need essence. Not enough essence.
I am convinced that some malevolent being is attempting to wrest control of my thoughts away from me. Voices direct me to horrendous acts, and there are times when I seem unable to control my body. Lazarus knows. This is certain.
I need essence.
He looks at me strangely when he thinks me otherwise disposed.
That was all of them!
Though my counsel begs me to reconsider, I will continue with the executions of those I find guilty of plotting against the kingdom. Perhaps they fear my eye will fall on them and discover their heinous, treasonous plans as well. Lazarus is the only one I can still trust.
Come here, you wretches! I'll blast the gold out of you!
I need essence.
Well, is it really robbery if they don't need it anymore?
I have finally rid myself of the dark influence seeking to subdue me. And now I see things as they truly are. This conspiracy among the insolent townsfolk to weaken me by stealing Albrecht away will not stand. Perhaps the heads of their women and children on pikes will bring them clarity. We have just arrived in Tristram, and I must say, I'm a bit dismayed. This place is a backwater filled with serfs and an ancient broken-down monastery, hardly fit for the king of Condorus. I cannot fathom why Lazarus was so intent on this becoming our new seat of power.
Too low.
Decay and rot!
A fetid, pallid malaise has fallen over the manor we now call home. Young Albrecht seems to be enjoying himself in our new home, however. Perhaps I am simply suffering from an imbalance of humors brought on by the recent change of climate. I am convinced that some malevolent being is attempting to wrest control of my thoughts away from me. Voices direct me to horrendous acts, and there are times when I seem unable to control my body. Lazarus knows. This is certain. He looks at me strangely when he thinks me otherwise disposed. Though my counsel begs me to reconsider, I will continue with the executions of those I find guilty of plotting against the kingdom. Perhaps they fear my eye will fall on them and discover their heinous, treasonous plans as well. Lazarus is the only one I can still trust. Finally rid myself of the dark influence seeking to subdue me. And now I see things as they truly are. This conspiracy among the insolent townsfolk to weaken me by stealing Albrecht away will not stand. Perhaps the heads of their women and children on pikes will bring them clarity.
That needs to recharge.
What would you do if I stopped following you?
Enjoy the sudden quiet.
Help me! I'm trapped! In here! In the Iron Maiden!
Day of Lunasad, 1263, Anno Kyrgyzstani. The jailers burned runes into my flesh. They say all the torture and dark magic will turn us into demonic slaves for King Leoric. What foolish lies. 17th day of Lunasad. Oh, pain is terrible. I can't think. So hungry. 20th day of Lunar. Master, I hunger.
Master, feed me!
Let me check the treasure. May the gods bless you. I was certain I was gonna die in there. I heard rumors of vast treasure to be found down here. A damn fool that I am, I believed them. Don't know why I thought it might be inside an Iron Maiden. All I could think of while I was trapped in that horrible darkness was that no one would ever know what had happened to me.
13th day of Lunarsad, 1263, Yarno, Kyrgyzstani. The Jaivas burned runes into my flesh. They say all the torture and dark magic will turn us into demonic slaves for King Leoric. What foolish lies. 17th day of Lunarsad. Oh, pain is terrible. I can't think. I'm so hungry. 20th day of Lunarsad.
Master, feed me!
I am Asylla, once queen to our beloved Leoric. My servants and I were consumed by his madness. Now I give you my blessing, champion, to release my people from their eternal torment.
I am free! The gods have seen fit to release me from this torment. What?
Finally! This is interesting!
That was completely worth it. Mostly.
You will make a fine corpse. You will make a fine corpse.
Freedom, after so long. Freedom! Someday you'll be as good as me.
Lady, at long last, freedom.
My guards! There is someone amongst us. Deal with her harshly!
13th day of Lunarsad, 1263, Yarno Kyrgyzstani. The jailers burned runes into my flesh. They say all the torture and dark magic will turn us into demonic slaves for King Leoric. What foolish lies. 17th day of Lunarsad. Oh, pain is terrible. I can't think. I'm so hungry. 20th day of Lunarsad. Master, I hunger. Master, feed me.
Not enough essence. That needs to recharge.
Do not fear the end.
When King Leoric came to court, he brought many nobles with him, and nobles, oddly enough, want noble crips. So I showed up with my shovel, thinking to make easy profit by digging a few holes. Ha! There's no stopping their demands around here. Now, I eat, sleep, and breathe dirty, see?
Do not fear the end.
Never did like jails much.
The gods have seen fit to release...
Thank you, champion. My servants are now free, but the curse over this place remains. Seek the Warden at the dungeon center and end his evil forever.
Am I alone here? Must I do this myself? So be it. Face me, and repent your crimes.
Decay and rot!
My lord, the prisoner is ready, as you requested.
Thank you, Lazarus. Your loyalty is invaluable in the midst of all these traitors. And you, my dear, my own wife and queen, conspiring against our kingdom.
My love, I swear, I have never betrayed you.
Lies, until the very end.
The time of my lord's true awakening is at hand. That fool Leoric was only able to resist him because he did not yet possess his full power. With the queen dispatched as a traitor, I may now devote myself fully to preparing the boy for the presence of my master.
grave beckons.
Time of my lord's true awakening is at hand. That fool Leoric was only able to resist him because he did not yet possess his full power. With the Queen dispatched as a traitor, I may now devote myself fully to preparing the boy for the presence of my master.
The grave beckons.
I need more bodies. You think my summoners can just conjure up a demon whenever it pleases them? We must have blood. Fresh blood, mind you. And human flesh to bolster our magic. I will be expecting a reply from you shortly.
Decay and rot.
Look at that thing over there. Let's kill it.
My insight grows.
Bravo!
Do not fear the end.
You really want to go down there?
You seem afraid.
No, I was just wondering what was taking you so long.
All the abominable stalling! In case it was not clear, I need the sacrifices now! I've heard enough of your idle complaints that the villagers have fled from the Highlands, leaving no one left to sacrifice. You'd best come up with something, or it's your hide we'll be flaying.
People in his dungeons than some rulers have in their entire kingdoms.